Hello, I'm Chris Hartwell, and welcome to the Heartbeat. Today we're going to be analyzing the second trailer for Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Join me, won't you? So, for me personally, what got me most excited about watching this second trailer for Rogue One, a Star Wars story, was just seeing how much of a beautiful bridge it really could be between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, because Revenge of the Sith really was big in every sense of the word, its perspective constantly pulling back to reveal such varied locations, diverse production design, vibrant colors, and massive political conflicts. While on A New Hope, the perspective was constantly pushing in, capturing that same galaxy in a comparatively intimate way. Fewer locations, stripped back production design, a limited color palette, and a political through line that was really limited to just one scene. And what we saw in the Rogue One trailer was this very natural progression from that larger galactic conflict, which featured a world that was coming undone, Imperial flags raining across its galaxy, to a much smaller, more intimate story about a band of rebels. And actually it pushed in even closer, focusing primarily on one relationship, that being between Jyn Erso and Cassian Andor. And those two characters themselves seem to, in who they were and what they did, connect the big to the small. Cassian mentioned he'd been recruiting for the rebellion for a long time, which obviously connected to that larger political conflict that began back during the prequels, while also conjured up specific individuals, like Luke's closest friend, Biggs, who himself got pulled into the rebellion as seen in that Episode 4 deleted scene. Jyn Erso, too, with that simple look of surprise when told that she'd been assigned a mission, informed me anyways that she was selected for a much larger reason than her expendability or leadership skills. No, the rebellion knew who her father, Galen Erso, was and what he'd done. Which I will not spoil here if you haven't kept up with the news, but it's my guess that the rebellion will use that smaller father-daughter relationship to move them into the larger conflict. But this bridge between the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy was just no more outstandingly displayed than in this trailer's just jaw-dropping visuals. I mean, wow. The completely CG environments, which allowed for those very precise, painterly framings, very reminiscent of Revenge of the Sith, were really beautifully combined with these real-world locations shot in much less grandiose ways, very reminiscent of A New Hope. And this trailer too made it feel like this film would at least begin to construct a really great bridge between what I'm hoping will be the tonally varied anthology films like Rogue One and the upcoming Han Solo spin-off film, over to the saga films, episodes 7, 8, 9, and so forth. It said, yes, this will be a grounded, gritty war film, unlike anything you've seen in the Star Wars universe before, but it will still take place in that galaxy far, far away, possessing both shades of humor, found in characters like K2SO, and colors of the mythic, found in locations like the Force-sacred world of Jedha, where I have little doubt that the Empire will be seeking out the massive Kyber crystal to power the Death Star's main laser cannon. It is interesting that prior to watching this trailer, I kind of just had this default feeling that the more Vader this film possessed, the better. He was, after all, the central character of the first 6 Star Wars films, the arc of that saga really being the rise, fall, and redemption of Anakin Skywalker. But seeing his very Luke Skywalker at the end of The Force Awakens-esque appearance in this new trailer gave rise to some new fears and hopes within me. I fear that we'll get what I've called the reshoot Vader, a character who, whether literally in reshoots or even from the outset, has just been shoehorned into the story unnaturally, designed to appease fans, but ultimately just derailing the progression of the central storyline. But what I hope is we'll get a representation of this character that lines up with the kind of Dark Lord that crazy old Ben Kenobi described in Episode 4, one who is ruthlessly hunting down and destroying the Jedi Knights, making me hope, beyond hope, that the Donnie Yen character can get his hands on a lightsaber, or an electro staff, or a Mandalorian darksaber, really anything to allow him to face off against Vader. And yes, I know that we've been told that there are no Jedi in Rogue One, meaning Chirrut can't be one, but he is clearly in tune with the Force, and is using that connection to combat the dark side and the Empire, so it should make sense that Vader would want to hunt down and destroy him as well. But also, having Vader kill Chirrut would help to provide this prequel, a story that we already know won't conclude with the rebels using their stolen plans, or the Empire actually firing their ultimate weapon, some sort of satisfying climax, see the Fellowship of the Ring and Boromir's death. And connected to that, what if these new ships and characters, like the Rebels' U-Wing or the Empire's Death Troops, were completely wiped out in this film's final battle? And obviously, any and all of those new characters and vehicles could survive and just simply not be mentioned or seen in the original trilogy. But at the same time, it could also help to make the ending of this film feel more consequential, were it to depict the annihilation of an entire arm of the rebellion or the Empire. So today's Heartbeat episode actually is quite historic for a couple of different reasons. Number one, this is the first time ever I've appeared on camera talking to you, not wearing a collared button-up shirt, which, you know, is very important and very historic to me. Also, this is my first ever trailer analysis video, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun doing it. Though again, Star Wars makes pretty much anything better, but I would love to know what you guys thought of the video. Did you find my thoughts on the way that I did analyze this trailer to be worthwhile and enjoyable? If not, definitely comment below and let me know. Kindly tell me such things. Also, let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. Are you guys as excited for this movie as I am? Are you not looking forward to it at all? What did this trailer do for you? What did you want more of? What did you want less of? Are you wanting more trailers? Lots of questions. Let's hear them all. Also, please do subscribe. I'm going to continue to review films and television on this channel, and I would love for you to stay up to date on all of those things. But for now, I'm Chris Hartwell. This is The Heartbeat. Thank you for joining me.